The Beverly Hills Film Festival celebrates independent filmmaking, and at the festival's recent opening night, we asked people who work in the movies whether they prefer working on independent or big studio films, and what the difference is.
Catering is the first big difference between independent film, studio feature. You know, normally an independent film, there's a little bit more creativity as far as there's less pressure. So there's less money, so there's more sort of an openness to try new things.
Indies, it's really quick. You really have to be on the ball.
Pretty low budget, independent film that's gritty, crunchy, that's different, and especially like ours, a dark comedy. You get to go over the top and have a lot of fun.
It's like talking about horses and cows. They're all livestock, but they're different. You really can't compare them.
Independent films give character actors like myself a better chance to get the better parts. So I'm all for independent film.
The big thing is to hold on to that independent spirit and not be contaminated by the corporations, but still make good movies. It's very difficult.
What's more economical is probably making, 10 films at $10 million than one film at $100 million.
The traditional forms of distribution are really buckling under the digital networks. There's a democratization of the creation and distribution of content, and now people are going to come out of the woodwork who had talent but formerly didn't have an outlet, didn't have the ability or the tools to express themselves. It's a very exciting time.
A few years ago, I actually found a film that was submitted in the back seat of my car. It was the last film, and I popped it in, and he won Best Short and got like a $15 million deal, and he had made it for $400.
Is this a real story or one you saw in a movie?
It's a true story, but it'll make a great movie.
One of the main events at the festival was Bad Guys, and The Hollywood Reporter got an exclusive one-on-one with the cast and filmmakers.
Bad Guys is the story of a drug heist gone bad. It's basically a female attorney that gets set up by her partners and picks 3 of her past clients to create this new drug. One is a drug dealer, one is a cop, the other one is a chemist. They get caught between the police and the mafia, after the drug deal goes bad.
Everybody with a badge between here and D.C. is going to be all over this.
They don't know anything about us.
Fingerprints.
It was a very smart script. It had a lot of good turnings of phrases. It represented all the characters, I think, equally well. As far as what they had to say.
You're slipping, city girl.
Oh, hey.
My best friend Tim Cockshaw wrote the script, and he wrote this years and years and years and years ago. And I remember looking at it and going, wow, man, this is such a great actor piece, because it's set in one location. You just follow these actors, you follow these characters, you follow the dialogue. It's sharp, it's witty. We all had a lot of fun.
Is there going to be any more shooting? Because if there's going to be any more shooting, I'm just going to wait in the car.
Well, the dialogue's fantastic. I think it's one of the strengths of the film. I mean, you definitely feel the influence of Tarantino. You feel the influence of David Mamet. And so here it is, this film that has this very stylized tone and dialogue, and it's part of the fun of the film and part of what I think makes it such an appealing story.
You're not serious.
Back it up.
LaFleur may not be the most handsome of the cast members, but he scored the love scene with leading actress Kate Del Castillo.
So I you and you felt like a man again.
A guy like me with this kind of mug doesn't get a chance to do sex scenes very often. It's funny because in between takes, there are people all around you and, doing all the things that a crew does when they're filming something. So it was kind of funny. But I had a great time working with Kate. She was super.
I got close too, Art. I got close too, very close, buddy. Yeah, we were all a little jealous. Me and Danny Strong and I were like, dude, can you believe this?
It's just unjust, I mean, there is no justice, and I think that's a prime example that that's just how it is. I mean, Art LaFleur, amazing actor, right? But would Kate really choose Art over me? Come on.
It's the plot point at the top of Act 2 in all good movies when the central characters realize something about themselves or their situation that changes things for the rest of the movie.